That we're in the last few days of October.
That's right.
But that also means we're in what? Peak colorful leaf season, right, Josh?
That we are. We are seeing the peak fall foliage find its way across much of the Pacific Northwest. And I always like to see these cloudy days because I feel like it really gives us a nice pop of the color seen across downtown Portland, many of our suburbs as well. And if you happen to have that just truly spectacular tree in your area, scan the QR code on your screen right now. That will direct you to KOIN.com. That way we can enjoy some of the fall foliage that's happening in your location, as the peak fall color is really well underway, especially for the I-5 corridor. Already past peak, though, for the high elevations of the Cascades, all as the winter season now starts to creep its way in over the Cascades. We're enjoying those seasonal temperatures right now, in towards the upper 50s with overcast skies. Can't say the same, though, out towards the Oregon coast. Seaside looking mighty fine this evening with widespread sunshine. Overall, our current temperatures across the I-5 corridor anywhere from the mid to the upper 50s, still holding on to that 60-degree mark out towards Vancouver, Hood River at 50, and low 50s now sneaking their way back into the coastline. As those clearing skies are gradually tracking their way from the west to the east, that's going to be an ongoing trend as we dive our way deeper into the evening hours before the next round of clouds once again returns. So go ahead and enjoy those mild temperatures for the rest of this evening. Maybe take Biff out for a nice little walk to try out the costume the night before Halloween. Thanks to Nicole for sending in that great shot of your pup. But overall, that cloud coverage decreasing tonight just briefly before the next round of clouds, and the potential for the wet weather creeps its way back into our area as early as tomorrow morning. Maybe a stray raindrop or two into the afternoon hours, and that could be playing with the trick-or-treat hour as we quickly approach Saturday's soaking rains to start off a brand new month. So our futurecast times it out quite nicely for us. Maybe a stray raindrop or two or a light drizzle to start the day for your Friday with overcast skies and those seasonal temperatures. Maybe again a single raindrop or two. I think a lot of this lighter green shade is just going to be thick cloud coverage. The brunt of the rain, of course, will be finding its way back into some of our coastal communities for the majority of our trick-or-treaters tomorrow. And then the real soaking rains, they start to close in on much of western Oregon and southwest Washington as we start to work our way into the start of November. But for those trick-or-treaters, the good news is you won't have to layer up with multiple jackets to hide that costume you've worked so hard on. Temperatures are going to be on the comfortable side, mostly dry until we get to about maybe 6 or 7. That's when 1 or 2 of those raindrops will start to work their way back into our area before it really intensifies closer to about 10 o'clock at night. Rain accumulation through Saturday evening, maybe 1.25 inches to almost 2 inches for some of our coastal communities. So this is going to be another weak atmospheric river that's impacting us and impacting anyone heading out to the Beavers game in Corvallis on Saturday. It will be wet and rainy. Just the same for the Timbers match against San Diego at 6:30 on Saturday. It will be wet, but at least those temperatures are comfortable. 44 degrees, that's where we fall to tonight. Tomorrow for Halloween, 59 degrees is our end goal, and our 7-day forecast does paint a pretty wet end to the month of October, the start of November. Yeah, wet weather stays with us over the next week or so. And don't forget that time change. We fall back Saturday night into Sunday. We gain an hour of sleep this weekend, but we start to shake up those sunrise and sunset times.
Okay, once again, the kids going out Halloween, there just might be some light showers from time to time.
Very light showers. I don't think it's going to be very impactful at all.
Okay, you're the man. Thanks, Josh. Yeah.
Still